Hello and welcome to the Oklahoma Mind podcast. I hope that you have a chance to kind of hang out, sit back, relax, maybe grab something cool to drink, and just visit and maybe talk a little bit about what Norman is like, why coming here is so special, why it's exciting to be here on a game day weekend, and really the experience of being here, living here, and just having opportunities for you to just visit and be like, this is a place that I dig. And I will go and the history of Norman is really interesting, but we won't go digging into that because I just want you to be able to sit back, get out your planning book, and be, I want to visit that and that and that. I need to eat that. I need to listen to that. And so we'll kind of walk you through all of that. First off, let me just let you know a couple places. If you are an RV camper, there's about 3 places that you can be in Norman proper. You have the fairgrounds, which is over on Robinson Street. You also have the Lloyd Noble parking lot. Part of it is put up. They have it called the OU Village, and they build that out there. And then, of course, we have Lake Thunderbird. Those are the 3 spaces at this time that have spaces for RVs. There's also another one if they are all full and you wanted to go south of Noble a little bit. There's also spaces there, but we are, of course, looking into the future. The idea that we're going to have SEC teams that travel and they like to travel by RV for a week at a time. So we're looking at building larger spaces, larger exciting things coming. So look as we look to next year and years after that, there'll be even more spaces for you to bring your RV and just hang with us for a week. We'd love you to stay for a week or two and just learn what it is to be a Normanite, because that is an exciting time and exciting things going on. We also have hotels at all of our major areas. The largest and the ones that are probably the OU hotels are going to be like Embassy Suites and Conference Center. That is up in University North Park by Target, and all the restaurants up there. There's a whole bunch of hotels in that area, significant rooms. But also do not forget the NCED, which is out here on East Norman. That is Highway 9 and around Highway 9 24th. It is in the Postal Training Center. It's like a resort. They have their own pool with cabanas. They have a beautiful restaurant. They've got, of course, a bar that's in there as well. So it's a good chance for you to just get together with friends and have like your own kind of retreat. It's super fun. It's not far from campus. And so you can get to campus pretty quickly. Then there's the districts. So we have so many places for you to eat and shop that I want you to remember kind of all of them and where they're at. Of course, we have our core downtown. We have the downtown and the Downtowners Association, which have a lot going on. So they're telling about individual things like don't forget Red Brick Bar. We've got Bison Witches. These are all music venues, guest room records to go shop at. You have Opolis that will have things going on. So on a regular night, we have live music. Well, we definitely have live music. And also we have the game on, which is going to be a day game. So we'll have a lot of spaces where you can come downtown and check that out. Don't forget, you can also go to University North Park. That's up by right off I-35 and about Robinson to I-35 and Tecumseh on 24th Northwest. That is where Target's located, where, I mean, you got shopping galore, and you also have sports bars up there. You have Land Run up there, which is a lot of fun. So it's just right off the highway. If you're like coming in, wanting to not go too far in, that's the space for you to head into. But it's a little bit of a distance from the stadium. You got to go down Flood, but then you'll end up in some interesting spaces, and it'll be a lot of fun. Then you have the Lindsay Corridor. Now, the Lindsay Corridor is really interesting because you have West Lindsay, and then you have the University, and then you have East Lindsay. So if we look at West Lindsay is from I-35 to about, I think it's Brooks or Boyd. It might, it's all the way in. You got to go all the way to about 3 or 4 blocks off of I-35. You'll know when you hit West Lindsay because the bridge looks like OU. Has red brick, has a little trim on it. I mean, it looks like the campus. So as soon as you hit that bridge, you're like going, that's the one. And it'll have big old signs that say to exit there. And then you will go east on Lindsay. And once you go east on Lindsay, for the first 5 blocks, you have all kinds of shops. You have great pizza places. You have adult beverage places. You got Sonic. You have your restaurants like that. You have Classic 50s, which is, of course, a local restaurant. You have Beanstalk Snow, which is in the Homeland parking lot. So you have a grocery store right there. So it's a great chance for you to, again, kind of get together, hang out and then eat. There's volcano over there, great Mexican food, great barbecue food. Like there's just so much in that area. Great donuts. Um, they just added a Starbucks, so that is on that corner, um, right before you head into the residential area. And then at that point, you go through some residential area, look at some beautiful homes, which of course, while you're looking, you may as well look for real estate while you're here because it'd be even better if you lived here. I'm just saying. So then you come through here, you go to do that, and then you're on campus. Then you can go through campus. At that point, you're going to be near campus, near the stadium area. They will they will also be actually having tailgating on Lindsay, I believe, outside the stadium. Then if you go past that and go east past Classen, then you're in the East Lindsay district. So once you hit Classen Boulevard in Lindsay and you keep going east on Lindsay, you are now in the East Lindsay district. So if you're thinking there's like an on queue there, you've got Brahms there, keep going, you've got CVS, you have um, the crematory is over there, which is fantastic. Their volcano is fantastic. Like the food is incredible. There's a Chinese restaurant there. My favorite taco truck is over there. Antique Paradise, which is in the Colonial Estate Shopping Center, is having a expansion grand opening on Friday morning. So they'll be doing that. And so you can go all the way out to that area. There's just shopping and fun and food. And I mean, it's just amazing. So that's super cool. The East Lindsay district is growing and there's a lot of investment going in there. So we are very excited about everything that's happening there. Also, University Liquors and that shopping center if you need to get your adult beverages. You also can go down off of Lindsay, turn right, and you're on Classen. So now Classen is its own district. So the Classen district can go anywhere from Alameda and go right. You go by an elementary school, and once you hit Alameda and Boyd, you are in a legendary spot. If you know what a swirl is, you know where you're located. It is the Mott. The Mott is known for the original swirl. It is an adult beverage that is super cool. Their patio is decked out. It's beautiful. It's not very big, but it is a lot of fun, and it is truly the essence of Norman for you to do that. Kind of like the diner downtown. If you haven't eaten at the diner, you need to go do that. If you haven't gone to the Opolis and Much Live Music. So there's places in Norman that are just quintessentially Norman that you need to be at. And so there's things like that need to happen. So you're going down Class and you're going, I think I've arrived. Oh, wait, no. And there's more. You keep going down Classen, past the Mont, and then you have a whole nother area because then we have a shopping center on the left side, has pizza place, has again a Asian food on the left. It's got, I mean, adult novelty things. I mean, it's got all kinds of things on the left side. Super fun. Again, you're gonna look there at that corner of Lindsay and Clausen. You have a gas station there. You also have Brahms there, right in that corner. It's super cool. You move on, keep going down Clausen, and you're going to end up at a small Walmart. So you have a neighborhood Walmart. So if you need to get all your provisions, it's right there. Right down the street from there, on the right side and the left side, there's a whole lot of things that are in there, whether it is Qdoba, Carol's Kitchen. On the left side, a restaurant has opened up that was part of Norman lore for 40 years, and that is Pinocchio's. Pinocchio's, they are known for their breadsticks and their pizza. People love it. They adore it, and it's like a quintessential part of Norman, what Norman has been. So by all means, check that out. Then you keep going down the way. We have things like there's a little hotel over there if you want to go stay in a smaller hotel. There also is like another gas station on Q is down the way. Then you go under the bridge, which is Highway 9, and keep going on Clausen. You've got Starbucks, you've got McDonald's, you've got Panda Express. We got an Aldi over there. You got Buffalo Wild Wings just on the bridge to the right. So if you want to just go watch the game at a sports bar with all kinds of TVs and it's fun, There's Buffalo Wild Wings. There's a Casey's over there. Again, Domino's. They are building a Wendy's. I believe it's Wendy's, and then I believe we're getting a Popeyes over there as well. So there's a lot of things being built in that area. You'll notice that as you're driving. If you need a larger Walmart, you can keep going down, and at the stoplight on the left side, you'll see a super center. And let's say you want, I don't know, a chicken fried steak as big as your head. If you want a chicken fried steak as big as your head, you have to go a couple more miles down the road on 77, about 5 miles, honestly. Just to the right, you have Kendall's. So Kendall's is really a legendary restaurant in Oklahoma. It probably will be very busy that day, so you can go down there and hang out. We are excited because there's a new barbecue place that's going to be opening up in, we hope, October. We'll see. And it's a legendary barbecue place out of Davis that also is opening a venue there. And as well, you can go ahead and keep going down south if you want to. And there's a winery south of Noble, about 3 miles on the right side, called Canadian River Winery. Been there about over 20 years. It's a good chance for you to go and get your adult beverages and hang out there and say hi. So then you come back to Norman. You're going, well, where else can I eat and where else can I shop? I'm glad you asked. If you go on, let's say you're at Porter Street. Now, Porter is the edge of downtown. Porter is being completely redesigned, has new sidewalks on it. They're working on the lamps and the lighting. You've got incredible food. You got incredible shopping. You have our thrift stores, which are all over in Norman. So you can go down the Porter corridor and go check that out. You also can go on Alameda Street and go on Alameda and 12th, and you have shopping centers that have, again, any like type of food you want is in those shopping centers. We also have the 12th Street corridor, and it goes all the way in north and south. So it intersects with 12th Street does, Robinson, it does with Alameda, then Lindsay, and then just keeps going. So you can get across town on 12th. Alameda is an amazing street. They also have a great taco truck. They have a great taco truck. It is about a mile, not true, about a half mile past the stoplight at 12th and Alameda, going towards the lake. And it's on the left side, and it's in a gas station parking lot. They have fantastic food. I love street tacos. Like, I love them. Like, there's a thing. I love them, love them, love them. And then I add the green sauce on them that has some kick. And I'm just like, when they said that Oklahoma City was number 2 in tacos, I believe it. I believe it, because I've had some brought to me from Southside, and I'm like, dear God, it's like spiritual. It's amazing. So yes, they have great food on Alameda. It's fun. And you can go all the way out to the lake technically there. The lake should be open this weekend because it is still Labor Day. So if you want to go out and swim and do that when you're not watching the game, remember the game ends, like 2, 3 o'clock? I think it starts at 11. So what are you going to do in the evening or afternoon? I suggest you go for a dip in the lake, or go hang out, go shop, go spend some time here and just experience us. I do want to give you a couple of events that are happening, and then I'll kind of give you more in-depth events. I do know that on Friday night, there is a great concert that's going to be out at Legacy Park. Legacy Park is right by Target. That shopping center is in the middle. There's fountains and everything. They have a stage set up. They have beverages, and people just hang out. They bring their chairs, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's Bo Jennings. And so it is going to be really, really neat, and we're going to have a good time. Again, that kind of is the essence of who we are, because it's live music, and we are a live music city. We've always been a live music city, and we will continue to grow as a live music city. I want to also let you know that OCS Press, this is a screen print shop in downtown Norman, is giving 10% off of custom orders of 24 or more at this point. So if you're looking at getting something done for 24 of you and your closest friends, check them out and visit with them, and you can see what they have available. Let's see. Oh, I can't forget that on Saturday morning, our farmers market will be going on. The coolest thing about our farmers market right now is it is not going to close. It's going to be year round on Saturday morning from 8 to 1 all year long. We're very lucky in that the well has a heated and air conditioned building. So it will have the ability to be open and people coming to see it every weekend all year long. So that real fresh food, farm to table can happen all year long. We are so excited about that. And the well is a fantastic building. They do cooking classes, they do yoga, they do the Saturday night market. If you haven't been to that, you need to get ready. That's super, super cool. Um, of course, our Chamber of Commerce is like, I sort of got their scissors are getting tired from doing ribbon cuttings. They're having so much fun. So we have a new pediatric urgent care. Today, they opened, I think, the largest. I'll have to read it. I'll have to read it in a minute. I think it's the largest like bouncy park in the world, and it's over by Sooner Mall. It's in the Sooner Mall parking lot right next to the safety town. It is really neat. They have all kinds of different climbing walls and like bouncy houses and gyms and all kinds of fun stuff. They also have shade for you to sit in while your kids are playing, or if it's your playing and your kids are, I don't know, just hanging out. Don't forget that Embark is our bus system. So if you want to hop a bus, you can do that. Look for how that's available. If you are looking for commercial real estate, we have a shopping center that's for sale over at 36th in Lindsay on the north side. So it's available over there. Of course, like I said, the well's amazing. They had canning and food preservation this week. Check out my videos and don't forget to make sure and watch my YouTube channel. I'm always doing shorts, which are quick little 1 minute bites of what's going on, talking about us being a boom town. And then it's like, how can you be a part of the boom? Like, how can you learn and become part of our energy and all the things that are going on? Don't forget, we have amazing golf courses here. So let's say you're just coming here for the weekend, want to watch football on Saturday, catch a couple rounds on either Friday, or you can catch a round on Sunday or Monday. So the Trails Golf Club is incredible. We've got Westwood, we've got Jimmy Austin. You go up to near Moore, Belmar's up there. So we have a lot of golf courses within like part of us. Okay, don't forget we have a fantastic bed and breakfast. It's called the Montford Inn. It is in near downtown. So if you stay there, you're within walking distance of the campus. It's like 4 or 5 blocks from Campus Corner. Campus Corner is its own like entity and world. Campus Corner is right across from the university. It is like 50 to 70 shops. There's great food, great shopping. The energy is there. All the radio stations will be out. The fans will be partying it up. It is an experience. And we added, I believe, bullets. I think that's what they're called, where they come up out of the ground so you can walk around safely and not have to have barricades all over the place. So hopefully we did that and it looks great. Yellow Dog Coffee Company is over on Porter. We have several local coffee companies. Gray Owl is also on Gray, and those are fantastic places to get a local cup of coffee. Stella Nova is absolutely phenomenal, and then we have your national chains coming from all over the United States. They come to our town because we love to be caffeinated. We are hyped up people. I'm just saying, we are highly caffeinated. Highly caffeinated. Don't forget our friends in Noble. Their Spurs and Lace Mercantile and Salon is on the right side if you're going south, and on the left side if you're going north. And it's a great little shop that you can go hang out and spend time there. They have vendors in there. It's just fun. It's cute, and it's a good chance for you to go and spend a little bit of money in our neighbor to the south as well. Again, I talked about football, did a short about football. Our Twilight Market is not currently now, but it is coming up soon. We play Arkansas State, and that's at 11 o'clock. You'll be able to watch it. It'll be fun. I've been listening to talk radio. They've been going nuts. If you are into homesteading, we also have a lot of homesteads around us, like people that do it. One of the ones that is my favorite, and she does incredible work, is Blaze at Bad Baxter Farms. So if you're looking at getting started with chickens, ducks, turkeys, or quail, they will teach you, and rabbits, they'll teach you how to not only raise them, but butcher them and process them as well. It's a chance for you to have a holistic loop where you know where your food comes from and how it's grown and what it's fed so that you are well aware of everything that is going into your food production. Uh, a couple other groups you can belong to that are very, very important. Around Norman is another one that can let you know what's going on. The well made of focaccia class. I think it sold out really fast. So they'll be having more of those where you can make the focaccia veggies in the bread. It's super cool. It's artistic. It feeds all the need. I'm telling you, you just have somebody playing loud music. It would be the most quintessentially Norman thing ever. Oh, do not forget if you go east downtown. So east downtown is gonna be, let's see, east, kind of yeah, east of Main on Main Street, right past Porter. Stash is there. They have a clean restaurant that deals with, or excuse me, a clean shop that deals with like soaps and all that stuff, but you use glass containers and you refill it versus plastics to keep things out of our landfill. Then you also have a vintage OU shop there. And then just down the way, you've got Lazy Circles Brewing Company and some other spaces. And it is a neat, neat space. It is phenomenal and a lot of fun. And that's going to be an up and coming space as well. So check them out. Human Interaction is downtown. Human Interaction is a fun shop. They do all kinds of things. They're eclectic, they're unique, which is pretty much the way you would describe anybody in Norman. If you've not been here, you we are it's like hippie versus like well-off person versus athlete. I mean, we have the most unique mix of people in Norman. And so I think it's one of the things that makes us interesting is the fact that you can come here and see anybody and be a part of anybody because we have groups for everybody. We're very inclusive and we welcome everybody and appreciate them and can't wait for everybody to come and visit. Don't forget to check out my girl over at Donate a Miracle Thrift Store and Boutique. That's Liz. Liz is phenomenal. This weekend, I believe they're going to have their outdoor uh, garage sale boxes, which are fantastic. The inside of that building is upstairs and downstairs, and you can load up on all the great things at that thrift store. Also, don't forget our friends down the street on 12th Street at Outreach Thrift Store as well. They do incredible things and have great deals as well. So we are a thrift store like space, and so it's super super fun. We had a bunch of OU students do a thrift store crawl, and I thought, how much fun is that? Like, isn't that cool? Like, you could be like, I don't do the whole like bar crawl, but I sure could do a thrift store crawl. It'd be so so fun. Check out Yellow Dog, grab your coffee. Like I said, stay caffeinated, stay caffeinated. I wrote a poem for the game today. You have to check that out on my YouTube channel. It's a on one of my shorts called A Little Poem and a fun announcement. Why? Because we had we have one of our football players. He's like second, third string. His name is General Booty. I'm not kidding. I'm not laughing. That's true. That's his name. General Booty. So what does a kid named General Booty do? He creates an underwear line and it's fantastic. So I think it's hilarious and amazing. And I'm going to talk about a kid who knows himself and what he can do. I was like, good for him. So check out General Booty's underwear. If you're looking for real estate, I always suggest you go to the Norman Board of Realtors. They have all kinds of people that can work with you. They can guide you. They give back a lot to the community. They are fantastic, and they will help you get a house here in Norman. We are growing all over the place. You name it, we've got it. It is fantastic. Did a video this morning that dealt with Antique Paradise expansion in East Lindsay District. Again, you can check that out. That's like a 1 minute snapshot, real quick. Those are the ones you want to share with friends because they don't want to listen to the full like 20 or 30 minutes. Let me do this. Don't forget, it's been outdoor patio eating. So we've got Victoria's. We've got all kinds of patio eating in Norman, or just, grab some tacos, go to one of our parks, and just enjoy. Let your kids run for a little bit. I mean, they could always use it. Maybe you can run for a little bit. I mean, seriously. Okay. The park is called Lala Bounce Fun Box. It is called Lala Bounce Fun Box and has been brought to Norman at the Sooner Mall near Safety Town. Check it out. It's going to be so much fun. It's a great weekend to open. There's going to be people bouncing all over the place. I believe it's like $9, and it is just going to rock. It is the world's largest bounce space. And we are so excited about that. That's fun. And of course, we have hiking and like biking and all that. We have really quite good, we have a lot of trails. So if you want to either do city trails, we got you covered there. But also we have great lake trails going out to the lake. We're working on that, and our bike community is fantastic, and they're hanging out. Okay, let me read to you. This is what has opened in Norman in 2023 in the last 10 months since the Sooners played their last game. So we have the 405 Burger Bar. 405 Burger Bar used to be near campus in a neighborhood. It moved to a larger location. It will be at 2539 West Main. So they have more going on over there. Birdie's, which is a bakery. It's in downtown. It's in downtown Norman. They have raspberry and cream. They have great bakery treats and lighter lunch stuff. It's at 318 East Main. We have Donnie's Italian Restaurant. It's at 2801. That's on the west side, on the northwest side. Which you have that. You have Brookhaven over there, which is fantastic. They've got great stuff there. We've got Legally Brewed. Now, Legally Brewed is a brewery in Norman. It is hard to find. If you go downtown, it's at 123 West Main. If you know where Mango Cannabis is, it's right next door. So look for the Mango Cannabis sign, and it's right next door. It is a little bit diagonal from Scratch. Scratch is fantastic downtown as well. We have Los Compadres Cafe, and that's for at Robinson Crossing on Interstate Drive. Mod Pizza. Mod Pizza is very, very good. We used to travel to Tulsa to go eat there. And then we opened one in University North Park next to the hotels on the Conference Center Drive. It's amazing. Old School Bagel opened their location off Highway 9. It is down on Highway 77, just south of Highway 9. On the left side, you've got right next to Panda Express, and then just past that in the shopping center. We have Faux House. It's on Campus Corner. It's at 331 White Street. Of course, Pinocchio's, I mentioned already, on the Costin Corridor. We have the Prohibition Lounge. This is 317 East Main. This is pizza and brews, and they do all kinds of things that kind of are a nod to Prohibition time. It's kind of a speakeasy looking building. It's fantastic. The Brown Bag is a Newhouse Smith restaurant. That's at 37th and West Robinson on the other side of I-35. So, and then the Surf Bar is at Campus Corner. That's at 582 Buchanan. I believe there also is a surf bar up at University North Park. These are just 12 of the other things. We also have a Starbucks that opened at Lindsay and Bering. We've got Raising Cane's that opened on Campus Corner. So there's more coming, and this is just us getting warmed up. So we will be adding more eating and more hanging out, more. I mean, that's not even including the retail that's opened up. We are growing and growing by leaps and bounds and having an absolute ball doing it. You're like, is that it? Is that all? I think that's probably everything I can think of right now just for the weekend. Now, if you're camping or you're spending time here, don't forget to go check out also the Native Spirits Winery out at 108th and Lindsay. You go out Highway 9, go to 108th, go left to get Lindsay, and then go left again. They have an indoor tasting room that is fantastic. They're amazing. They are essentially on the south area of Lake Thunderbird. They are their winery pretty much. Other than that, we have so many other things. You got the west side, so you got all their corridors out there. So check out our districts, check out all of our neighborhoods. If you find something, don't forget the Earth. If you're vegan, I've got that. That's on South Flood. You go off Main and go Flood and go right, which is near Firehouse Art Center. If you keep going down Flood, you will come up on Firehouse Art Center by Lions Park. Lions Park in the summertime is where everybody gets to listen to live music Sunday night and hang out as a community. Well, they also do art classes and they have art galleries in a store, and it's just beautiful. And the streets, if you keep going, are tree lined, and I mean, it is like a postcard. And the leaves are starting to change, so it's starting to be really pretty. Of course, our weather, we know the weather pretty easy because we have the National Weather Service here. But so it is just fun. This is a time when everybody gets so excited. And I told somebody the other day, I said, it brings Norman together like nobody else, like nothing else. Football season does that. Why? Because you could have a banker and someone that is homeless sitting there having a conversation. And I mean, seriously, people from all walks of life, all political spectrums, all ideologies, and they all cheer for the same team. And they're all wondering, well, what's going to happen with a new recruit coming in? I mean, it is phenomenal. And you have professors that are here from all over the world. So we have a great international community that's here. We've got, I mean, it is just amazing. And to get to live here and watch this and be a part of it is truly one of the honors of my life to get to be here. So I'm hoping that you come check us out, come take a test run, see what you think, spend the weekend with us. And if you end up liking it, I'm all like, check out the real estate. I mean, why not? Move on in, become one of us. Then you get to do it every day. And then you get to do the ebbs and flows, which is fun because we are wild and crazy for like 9 months. And then in the summertime, we get to chill and be like just normal, kind of us just hanging out and spending time together. It's like a family that gets to come together for 3 months. And then all the students come back to get wild again. So that energy is fantastic. So hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this has given you a little bit of a heads up around Norman. It may just be overwhelming and you may think, I am going to have to spend some time there. If it does that, that's worth it for me. Don't forget to check out visitnorman.com. They'll tell you about events and places to stay and things to do like that. Also, the Downtown Norman Facebook page as well. And then, of course, the best place for you to find anything is to go to my YouTube channel, and that is Future Vision and Growth Norman YouTube channel. Also, you can go to the Future Vision and Growth Norman Facebook page, and you will learn all the things that I just told you. And it's in that form. And I also update them immediately as soon as I get what anybody's doing. I post it on there. If you're a live music person and you're just like, I just want to know what's happening around the state for live music, I always encourage you to check out Oklahoma Singers and Songwriters. That also is a page I manage that deals with live music, the venues that are going on. People are really excited. They're jamming, and we will be adding more live music to Norman. Hollywood Corners is a fantastic place to hang out. Like I said, Opolis by some witches. You've got Red Brick Bar. You've got the Blue Bonnet. I mean, it's like there's so many things that are fun. And then just wherever people just play. So, and near campus is going to be a carnival atmosphere on Saturday. But when you're done, don't leave. Keep playing. Well, I'd say, why let the party stop? Like, I don't understand that. I think afterwards, everybody just runs away. I'm like, why do that? Keep it going. There's no reason. Get a room for the next night, have brunch with us on Sunday. I mean, seriously, have a good time. Enjoy. We have fantastic museums. The kids will be happy. You'll be happy. Everybody will be happy. And hopefully we all will be happy because the score is going to be amazing. But so hopefully this has been helpful. Again, if you need anything, check out my site, check out my channel, check out my Oklahoma Singers and Songwriters. I'm here to help be your ambassador to Norman, your ambassador to Oklahoma music. I'm like a walking Oklahoma ambassador. So thank you for listening to the Oklahoma Mind Ninja Podcast, episode 5. And hopefully you get to come and become a Normanite.